COVID-19 is raging 2 full years in. Tests are in short supply. Most Americans want them, can't get them. The worker shortage is now getting worse. 4.5 million people leaving jobs in November. Naturally, Joe Biden is now focused on America's evil meat conglomerates. And according to Biden, big meat is hurting this country. Who caused the problems, Joe? Take a look.
I was sitting in my kitchen yesterday, and there's a sunroom off the kitchen, and my wife was there with her sister and a good friend named Mary Ann, and she was saying, do you realize it's over $5 for a pound of hamburger meat? $5? And the big companies are making massive profits. Well, their profits go up. The prices you see at the grocery stores go up commensurate. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Capitalism without competition isn't capitalism. It's exploitation. That's what we're seeing in meat and poultry and those industries now.
We didn't have that problem under Donald Trump. Here with more, South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem. I know you know a thing or two about the meat industry, Governor. And if we didn't have higher energy prices, $1.50 more a gallon for gasoline, diesel's costing about the same. It costs more to get it to the store. I would blame Joe Biden. A 40-year high in inflation, I'd blame Joe Biden. Joe Biden's economic policies have resulted in more people leaving jobs than taking jobs. Your thoughts?
Well, Sean, our ranchers have been getting screwed for decades. In fact, we asked back when I was in Congress and Joe Biden was vice president of the United States to do something about it. The big packers do control the majority of the market. In fact, 85% of production in the beef industry goes through 4 big packers. So he correctly identified the problem. The issue is that he's not willing to do what President Trump did. And President Trump started an investigation into these packers to make sure that they're not manipulating the markets, that they're not hiding the prices, manipulating contracts to steal from our ranchers and to drive up costs to the folks that have to buy their groceries and pay for it on very tight budgets. So that's what's frustrating to me. It's not that Joe Biden didn't identify a problem. It's that he's not willing to enforce the law again. And he's willing to go out there and spend more money and pursue other ideas and not just do the basic job of government. And that's to make sure that you're implementing the laws correctly. You're making sure people are following the rules. And his Department of Justice has every single tool to make sure that people aren't attacked under the situation that they're in today. And listen, what's alarming to me is that you saw Joe Biden attack capitalism. You saw him attack free markets. He's attacking America and what has made this country so special. And he's starting to do that on an issue that he has a little bit of credibility that it is a problem. The problem is he's just not willing to fix it in the way it should be fixed.
Let me ask about COVID-19. Are tests available to the degree you need them in South Dakota? What about monoclonal antibodies? Doctors are raving about the antivirals. I don't know much about them. Pfizer, I think it's Merck that created them, but I'm hearing many good things about them. Are these things in short supply in your state?
We've been offering free tests for over a year in South Dakota. There have been plenty of tests, and that really is the key to making sure that people have all the information that they need to make the best decisions for themselves and for their families. So we'll continue to do that. Unfortunately, the federal government makes promises they don't follow through on. They're not doing what they need to do to make sure that they're getting the opportunity for testing and antibodies and treatments to get out there, therapeutics for individuals and for families. It's incredible to me to listen to this White House and how inept they are at literally everything, Sean. They left me a voicemail on my phone, a senior advisor in the White House, asking me if I needed any help in my home state of Montana. So they don't even know what state I'm the governor of. There's not a lot of us. There's only 50 of us. So, you know, come on, guys. Let's get something right. We would appreciate it. The American people are suffering because they're so inept.
Mount Rushmore will be South Dakota. I've been there. Governor, that made my day. Thank you very much for sharing that.
Thank you, Sean.